Invisible Ink. This is a turn-based strategy game from... I actually don't know. I don't know who makes this game. This is a turn-based strategy game. It seems a little similar to XCOM. I've actually played this before, so if you've seen a stream earlier, then you know that this is it. What we're going to be doing today is playing a little bit more in depth into the game. We're also waiting for Travi Ex Machina to get here, so that should be fun. Yeah, alright, let's see.
Let him catch his breath. But don't dally. They'll notice our intrusion soon. We don't have visibility on the hallway. You'll have to manually check for hostiles. It's unlocked. Get him out and be careful not to alert the guard. Decker's tools should be in that safe. He'll need his neural disruptor to take down these guards.
Huh. So, yeah, basically it's just straight super turn-based. Alright.
Good. Now approach the
So I've
guard
done this
from
tutorial
behind and
before,
neutralize
let's be
him.
super clear. But I don't know, we're just trying to get up to the story and see how we feel. Oh, hi babe. So if you want to, you can actually message me or say things in the chat, and I'll be able to reply to it.
Brutal, but effective. Proceed to the next door.
Warning.
Oh, I should have did this. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's see if Boo has any questions for me about my
Close
silly
the door to
pastime.
cover our tracks. If they catch us, we'll lose uplink again.
Alright, let's see. Do I have the... I think I have the chat on. Wait, can you hear me? Wait, let's make sure that I'm heard. Yes, I am. Alright, cool. Also make sure the chat's up. Give me 1 second. Chat is up. Alright, everything is good. Alright. Anyways, this is a boring looking game. It's a turn-based RPG. Why the fuck can I got... Okay, let's see.
We're going to need power in order to hack their system. Jack that console for a quick boost.
Alright, so let's jack this console, you guys. Let's jack this console right off.
Good. That'll help us bypass any security devices we encounter.
Alright, so this is how Russian spies infiltrated the US. Ah, okay. This is how we use incognito. The lockpick 1.0. Shit is intense. Alright, 2 power. Took 1 power to do that. Alright.
Camera compromised. Its eyes are ours now. Caution is our friend, operator. Get into position beside that door and scout the next room.
Let's see, are you watching it? Let's see. Hi. Hello. Hello. Shout out to Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Warning.
So I'm being boring right now because I'm waiting for Kyle to see me. Alright, let's see. Distracting the guards.
That guard doesn't look like he's moving. Let's give him a reason to, shall we?
Did you see that?
We're about to knock this nigga the fuck out.
All right, he's coming. Make sure Decker's ready for him.
Oh, I didn't realize that I could put someone into ambush state. Alright, that's cool. Got him.
Nice work. We're almost there.
Mas.
Keep out of sight and we should be able to get out of there in one piece.
Full disclosure, I only have silly questions.
Good. I only want silly questions. Let's do this. Alright, so we got our... we got Kyle on deck. I don't know if she's got silly questions or political questions or whatever kind of questions, but we're going to hear them. We're going to see what she's got to say.
Hold up. Incognito has detected danger around the next
Probably
corner.
just the most disrespectful shit. We're going to see. She going to tell me how I ain't shit, and she been new. That's what she going to do. Alright.
Warning.
Recon point. Alright. You hear that? That's my throat getting slowly trashier because somebody wanted to kill me with their sickness. Oh my god, it's Smiley Kylie. So cute. So cute. Cha! Alright, let's see. Is there a action? Look around.
We should have enough power left for Incognito to bypass that hardware.
Incognito. So this is a boring ass game to you.
All right,
this is interesting to me. I'm kind of learning how to play
the
it.
teleporter is just up ahead. Get to it and we'll use it to return to the jet.
Yeah, right? Who got me sick? How dare someone be so trash to kiss me on the mouth and get me sick? Like, who would do that? So blind spot's one tile behind him. All right.
That guard is wearing armor. Be careful. The disruptor won't work on him.
Got it.
We'll have to use his blind spots to slip by.
Oh, I'm gonna get up in his blind spot, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna get nasty with it too. Get in that booty hole. Let's see Kyle's channel. Oh my god! Does Smiley Kylie have a channel? What is happening here? Tristan Prettyman. Oh my god, I need to know who the fuck that is. Oh, I've got so many questions.
That looks like the last of the security
From
detail.
when I was a total
Observe his
child.
movements so there are no more surprises.
Yes, from when you were what? Oh my god. I'm so pumped right now.
Yo, my coworker just caught me grinning and called me out.
What happened? What'd you get caught doing? Observe him. Okay, I'm doing that. What's up? Alright, where's observe? Hey, thanks for tuning in. We're figuring out how to observe somebody. What the fuck? Where's the observe button? Oh, there it is. Okay, gotcha.
Looks like he's returning. No trouble.
So you're a total child. So what is this pretty person? For everyone who doesn't want to take part in this conversation, which is one other person, you can ask your own question. Until then, we're gonna find out who. What's this person's name? Something Prettyman, which is really a great name. Tristan
I
Prettyman.
will go offline and tell.
No. Oh, okay. Oh my God, this is the same
More.
Tristan. Uh-oh. Did we find out who Tristan is? Is it Tristan Prettyman, which is like the best name? I hope that's his name. I hope Tristan's last name is Tristan Prettyman, so I can die. Die happy.
We're done here.
No.
Rendezvous with International and get ready for the next mission. We've
Also,
got a
I
lot
realized I
more
need to change
work
my
to
last name to Pretty Man. Or Chubby Man. Miguel Chubby Man. Alright, power gained, power used. Alright. So now I finished the... Ooh, I don't know how to feel about this. So I finished the campaign. I like campaign lead tutorial. Uh-oh. I'm trying to see how I should feel about this. Alright, cool. I'm going to start with beginner because I'm a beginner. Alright. Travi X Machina's just hit me up. He's not going to be here for a little bit. So I'll have to carry on without him. It'll just be fucking sad. Let's see. I'm going to pick this guy. I'm just going to pick things and keep going. Because we already got people who are watching who typically wouldn't watch. Got Nubu Kyle. And, you know, I want to make this interesting. If we're going to run around and do bullshit, let's make it interesting.
Good. I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood.
In fact, you know what? How about this? This is how you can help.
Should keep us hidden.
You can talk to me about political shit.
Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Something about WSJ and SJWs. Alright, we got 2 large drip with a power drip. Yeah, I like to drip, drip, drip. Okay, tracking student success. Now, here's what I think. I think I saw an article about tracking student success with an AI, and somehow it was... No, actually, I saw a thing about health insurance using AI.
Are notoriously
and it was
slack
actually...
when it comes to network security, and their terminals are full of interesting information. We found a lightly guarded executive complex here. Get in, find the computer, and steal their contact list. Then we'll have our...
Alright, let's do it. I can't keep reading shit. Oh, it's very XCOM-like right now. Okay. I can see that XCOM.
Successful.
I'm wearing my salmon pink shirt. Feeling real fishy out here in these streets. Alright, I got 2 operatives now.
They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards' weapons are gene-coded to their owner and useless to us. We're going to have to make do with what we can find along the way.
Oh, do you? Oh, do you love this shit?
We beamed you through the security grid. You should be somewhere near the target, but you'll need to look for it. Get the list and find a transport pad to escape. But be quick about it. They noticed a disturbance when we ported in, and they're...
Alright, cool. So we gotta locate an executive terminal and live, which is always a good thing to do. Just fucking stay alive. Find and steal corporate credits. Alright, sure. You know, we want to steal. So. Alright, so tell me about this AI thing. Pose me a question.
What is the point of this game?
That's a really good question. The point of this game is not one singular point, but a bunch of smaller points. And those smaller points are smaller missions. And in those missions, you kind of... ooh, I can go here. You're trying to infiltrate evil corporations, anti-capitalism, and shop, spend credits, or hack what they could use. Alright, let's hack.
Did I mute it or something?
Should you mute it? Or what? So anyway, the aim of this game is to infiltrate companies and kind of like steal their trade secrets, I guess. Like, I don't really know. It's kind of hard to say. Okay, augments. Okay, I got some credits. Chameleon movement. Alright, so we bought another one of these. I don't know if that helps in any real way. I feel like they both have one, but I don't know. Alright, so we got way more power now. And the power is unstoppable. Alright. So I don't exactly know a lot about this game, but it's interesting, and I've heard good things about it. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's going to be super boring, though. I mean, I can try to play a more exciting game, but I don't know what would be exciting to you. So, you know, if you can tell me what would be more exciting to you, you can let me know. And then let me know about this AI thing. Did it mute? No, you didn't mute it. Can you not hear me? Alright, so let's see.
Now I can. It was my earpiece.
Broken ass earpiece. Hurts my feelings, it really does. Alright, let's see. Is this a lockpick?
Warning.
Oh, we need a security pass card. Alright, let's find that. Anyway, look, I just want you to know you do not have to watch this. Okay, Travis is on his way. Alright, dude. Everybody in my friend group is wishing me luck today to go talk to some teachers in school because there's a thing that happened. Alright. So let's talk about what's happening right now. Let's see if we can make this actually interesting. So we got Congress talking to Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. That's kind of interesting. What else we got going on? And really some of the videos that have been coming out of that have been amazingly scathing. AOC was on her shit. I want to remember what the other representative's name was. It Clark? Oh shoot, I cannot remember, but she was amazing also. I was kind of asking some poignant questions around Facebook surrounding diversity, why it's not really fucking diverse, and what they're actually doing to try to fucking change that. And it seems like nothing. Let's see, peek. What is this thing?
Facebook is terrible and I need to delete mine.
Ooh. So here's the thing. I agree with this. However, ooh, night night, little nigga. Facebook for now is sadly a necessary evil for me. And so I'm stuck with it. So Facebook's such a good place to generate views. It's an integral part of my work. So rough. So I hear and agree, and yet I know that I'm not going to.
That's how I feel about Twitter.
So you feel like Twitter's trash? Okay, let's talk about it. I feel like Twitter is actually one of the best news mediums we have.
That's an executive terminal. It still has a solitaire game
Yeah,
up on the screen.
while I don't use Twitter at all, and have no strong feelings about Twitter at all, I still think it's a really great news medium. Shit, I did the wrong thing. Because it allows so many people to connect so quickly, and has been such a good medium for news
I
news.
agree, but also
Spreading
they
news.
need to do a much better job of regulating it.
So this is all right. Here's a good question: How do we maintain private networks that keep speech in a healthy place? So free speech is empty because while it's a tenet of government, businesses don't have to go by that. So that's fair enough. I get it, and I don't know if I don't need business to change up on that. What is that? Hello. Hey. All right, we just broke the firewalls. So now this man can go in here. I don't know what he's gonna do, but we're gonna find out. What is this?
Warning.
All right, I don't know what the fuck that is. But anyway, what am I saying? What allows what? God damn it. Why did I forget? Playing games and trying to think is the hardest thing ever because I'm already bad at thinking.
Good job. You've got the site list. They noticed you poking about and have changed up their patrols.
So
Be
anyway,
careful on the
this is
way
a really
out.
good medium for spreading the news. How do you regulate free speech, or at least speech on the internet, without becoming hyper problematic? So one of the things I've noticed on Facebook, because of the kind of things I talk about and the kind of groups I am in, is that Facebook has a really bad time.
Intruder!
Oh, it'd be like that? Alright, so niggas found out they're not careful. This nigga just found me. Now we gotta kill this nigga. Like, dead ass.
Damn it, they got away.
Anyway, got him. Choke this nigga out. Anyway, how do you regulate that? So I find that in playing and being in certain spheres on the internet and watching and participating in certain conversations, it doesn't always work out that they know how to regulate speech. Now, is this a thing that they can do in good faith? Maybe. I think it's hard to determine what's okay in a moving lexicon. I don't think it's impossible, and I don't think they shouldn't try, but I do think it's not as easy as we may pretend it is. And that's just how I feel about that. I don't know that it's hard, but I don't know that it's easy, is what I'm saying. Yes, break all these corporate safes. So like, one of the things that happens to me is I get banned for certain uses of certain words. And what would need to happen would be a more context-sensitive scenario, or actually real people moderating it. And right now, I know some of it's real people when you send things to review.
Changing political ad money regulations is a start. How to
See, that's
stop
different.
recruiting of white nationalism? Not sure. Hello.
Hi, I like it. Hey, Ella. So I think political ad money is a separate thing from the thing that we're talking about as far as cleaning up Facebook for speech, as far as I understand. I don't think so. I think that's an easy way to regulate it, and they're avoiding that, and that's not what I mean. I mean regulating the speech of the people who are using it, who don't have access to money, to just the regular folks. Ooh, how do we get out of here? This is a really interesting thing. Oh, is it a terminal? Let's see. Alright, so let's see. So when I think about regulating Facebook speech, I think about regulating groups and regulating how those groups promote themselves, and also how power drip. All right, cool. What's this thing? I got in there, right? That's open.
Boo.
Go. Hey, what's up, Ella? The first lady of Grown Ass Gaming, Ella, is in the chat. Salutes to her. She's not streaming right now, and I'm catching up, so in her face. Oh shit. But anyway, so I think one of the things is how do you regulate regular people who congregate?
Additional cameras active.
Oh, this thing got up? God damn it.
Increased.
Oh, I can't bust his ass though? Oh, this is a bad look. Okay, there we
Just
go.
off your blood you playing.
What? Hey, I'm actually playing Invisible Ink, which is a turn-based strategy game, it looks like. Where I'm about to get my ass busted by some nigga who hopefully he's not paying attention to me. I don't know how to take a corner.
Warning.
Alright, anyway, so I don't know how you regulate regular speech between people on here, and I think that's the thing that you actually have to do. Oh, I can't get in here. God damn it.
Warning.
So you need to regulate how groups form, what they form about. God damn it. If this nigga shoot me. So how do we get in here? Oh, we gotta go this way. Alright, well let's duck out here. We gonna ambush this nigga. Oh, that's not good. Ambush this man. Oh, okay, so this is helpful. We're gonna take this dude around this way. And then oh, cool. All right. Anyway, God damn it. So this is the issue of trying. Perfect. Of trying to deal with these. How you regulate groups? How do groups get formed? What are the things that we assume are reasonable and should be okay in speech and discourse?
Gonna try for caught in 4 weeks.
In public spheres, like what is okay to talk about. So I think while regulating political ads is super helpful, and I think that is a super worthy cause. I think it gets dicey because of the smaller scale stuff, because I think that's where we always end up getting caught up. Like what is okay and what is not. And I think there's an ethical question there on how we try to regulate speech, because it's really easy and pithy to say, is this the exit? It's really easy and pithy to say that white supremacists shouldn't have a voice. That's an easy idea to agree with. But then, okay, who should have a voice and how? When does the speech and rhetoric cross over into white supremacy? And I don't say this to defend white. And I don't say this to defend white supremacy, but but I do think there is a conversation to be had about how we go about deciding what free speech is and how. So I know free speech shouldn't just be based on money. I think that's problematic. What it's based on, though, is the thing that's complicated. Is someone in here? I bet. All right, and I think so. The idea of what's problematic or not problematic is going to be what. Come on.
Alarm level 3. Firewalls increased. Data security enhanced.
Got him. So I think there needs to be a way that things are not humanely, but
You can't legally regulate speech cause of the First Amendment. Go right.
what? I didn't see that last chat. Well, yes, you can. You can legally. So Facebook has every right to regulate speech. The First Amendment doesn't apply to businesses and online services. They can do whatever they want, and I think that's a really good reason. That's part of the reason why we can't hold them accountable. I think how we hold them accountable is what's confusing, and I think some people have some good ideas. I just don't know what they end out in. What is the line where someone becomes a supremacist? What is the line where someone is saying things that are hateful? Is I think what is the line where the hate is hate? This is going to sound apologetic, but what is the line where it's just ignorance and there's a room for learning? I don't know. I don't think I'm the person to make these arguments, but I do think there's a question to be asked about what that looks like. What's up? What do we do? Peak. Because if someone, like, all right, so one of the things that I noticed about Facebook that they're really bad at is they cannot tell when I am saying a word sarcastically, and I don't know if there, and I do think there should be a big major difference. What the fuck is this thing? Is there even anything in this room? I can't tell if this room is empty or if that's a thing I should fucking deal with. Alright, cool. So we should just dip. Alright.
Warning.
Alright, anyway, oh shit. Nigga ass niggas.
Be right back.
Alright, cool. Anyway, so at what point, so when I use nigga on Facebook, there are times in which Facebook, at one point in my life, Facebook would be okay with that, and then another point in my life, like right now, I can't use nigga on my Facebook.
What is that?
Oh, I fucked up. So currently, I cannot use nigga on my Facebook because I'm already flagged, and that's a computer thing. But more important, oh, I can steal? Hello? Oh, I know I can steal from niggas. I would have been stealing from niggas. And so Facebook has no real way to regulate or discern between me using nigga in a colloquial sense, me speaking about it in reference to something someone else said, or someone being racist in the term or inappropriately using it. And I think that's where I think free speech is hard around Facebook. Then I guess, or social media in general. Then we start getting to the points where we are talking about politics and money and free speech.
I think somebody's down. Calling it in. Stop that.
Oh, word.
Alarm level 4. Additional guard patrols. Evasion recommended.
Well.
Lost him.
We out there.
Excellent work, operator. Now to sift through the data and find the juiciest targets.
Did we get what we wanted? I don't even know. So select the skill upgrade. Alright. What is anarchy? Oh, I fucked up, I see.
I've re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us, and we're working to trace it back to the source.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their
I enjoy
central
the
server, we
artistic
may be able to bring them down,
photos and everything,
or at
how
least
the game
distract
works.
them long enough
But,
that they lose our trail.
as far as how do we
Continue
regulate
scavenging
speech
operations.
in politics, we get into a weird space where I feel like that we need regulating bodies. That I think we need a government agency that is tasked to regulate speech. Ooh, Hong Kong.
This is a data
on-
center that handles
on social
network
media.
security for the region.
And I think
We
each
can find
social media
programs
site
that
is
will
going to
give
need to
incognito
have
some new tricks to
its
use in the
own
field.
internal governing body. Once they get to a certain threshold, that helps regulate any kind of ad platform
Alarm response.
that allows politicians or pundits, because pundits also need regulation too, so it can't just be, do they need regulation? They need regulation from being able to say objectively false things. And I think that gets complicated too, but there needs to be regulation for pundits and candidates and prospective runners that prevents candidates and prospective runners from saying wildly untrue shit on social media. What the verification system is, it gets complicated, but I do feel like there needs to be an internal.
I agree fully with all of this.
Huh? So there needs to be an internal group that's handled that handles all this, like a compliance group, and then there also needs to be an external government agency that works with said compliance group. The compliance group should not be able to kind of spoof it or kind of pump
It has
fake.
to be government though, cause the same platforms are there for profits.
Oh, I agree 100%. That's why I'm starting out with the idea of a government-based thing. So we could have intermediary companies that do it for smaller companies, and that's a great idea. There must be intermediate companies that can do this as a consulting job, but very much they need to have a way to do this, and the consultants can only be for smaller companies. I think a bigger company needs. What is a wireless scanner? All right, cool. Let's see. Check out my drip. Where's this person gonna go? Let's see. Anyway, okay, so the consultant should only be able to be used for smaller platforms, and the bigger platforms need to maintain their own in-house compliance team. I agree. I feel, and then very much past that, the government agency should. What will they do? Censure and or fine to make points. How does that work? How do you fine? How do you? I guess however you quantify the data and however you are able to build metrics on how much money their user base generates is how you would find them, and then censure them would be. Oh, that's a really good. Censure, I think, would happen after a few points of not being in compliance, and then the media be shut down. And I think that should be, ooh. So this gets into a scary question about when the government can shut social media down, because being able to shut social media down is also a free speech issue. But the idea is to shut down the platform and not shut down the ability to make platforms. But also it needs to be a set of systems that allow the platforms to self-govern before the platform gets shut down. And it shouldn't be, I guess to a certain extent, there should be, yeah, since it's not a journalism, there needs to be journalistic integrity, and that's what the groups handle. And I think that will be the one way I would be okay with these platforms being shut down, under the idea that they need to be accountable about what they, fuck me. Fuck that camera, bitch ass camera. Oh shit, a hand cannon. Let's go. Oh, dead ass niggas don't got money? I see. Torque injection. Alright, so I did that, but it don't make no difference. What am I saying? Oh shit.
Alarm level 1.
Oh, does this man see me? I guess not. I gotta check power. Anyway, so I guess the question becomes journalistic integrity. And we still have news sites, so we can't. Social media is, oh shit, niggas got robots? We can't let the idea of social media outgrow the search for truth in news. And it is important, busting his ass though, that while we make room, this is scary, this nigga gonna fuck me up, huh? So like this is corporate espionage taken to like a ridiculous level. Anyway, we can't let social media as an idea of a gathering place be somewhere that we let politicians take over and say lies. So it is not akin to thinking of Facebook as a news source so much as Facebook as a town hall. And as I don't know what the rules are on town halls, and that's something that I may need to look up. But we should not let our politicians lie to us in town halls. And because of the reach of Facebook and the fact that it's a digital space, we should not let them be able to lie to us in this space. Shit, how do I fuck this thing up? Can I hack? Yeah, we should not let politicians lie to us in space, especially if they're paying for time. I think these are where we get real complicated with it, because it's not exactly the same thing. Controllable.
My bad, Felicia was catching me up on her life.
Hi, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Oh, I'm sorry. It means you missed what I said, which was not that interesting, but, you know, it's all right. The idea is that Facebook's not a journal or a news source, and that we need to be careful with it. All right, try these close. Hold on. Keycard. And that we don't have to worry about free speech being encroached because it isn't a news source. It is a town hall where people are allowed to post bulletin. So it is more of a communal area.
I was half listening, sorry.
It's okay. It's in a communal area where people are allowed to post news bulletins. And so what we have to do is make sure the things that go there are correct. And we can do that because of we should be able to do that because of how large the reach is. So we're not encroaching on free speech. Oh shit. Bitch ass
What was
robot.
that? Investigating.
Why are all these niggas such bitches though? I shouldn't be saying like that. Ugh. These little female dogs. Ambush.
There's the server terminal. We should be able to contact the black market software dealer through it.
Be careful. She likes to play with her food before she eats it.
That's mildly sexual, sir. I'm horny. Alright, anyway,
Stop
it is
there!
got him. Oh, they stuck me up. Shit. Who got caught? Wait, I ain't fucked nobody up? I just ate that shit? Oh, I'm in a bad spot, so this is not good.
We've lost contact with an agent. Move in our other assets to recover.
Oh, that's how you feel? You gonna kill my shorty? Oh, I thought we did the cameras. Oh, we in a bad spot. Alright, so, okay. Got it. We're not doing okay. Oh, yeah, we're not doing okay. Ooh, I control the robot dog thing.
Warning.
Anyway, so it's kind of on us to regulate who can come into Facebook because of the reach. It's not the same thing as speaking at colleges. I guess it kind of touches on misinformation and what we allow in our society to exist, and I think it asks bigger questions about how we feel about truth, and maybe the subjective nature of truth. but very much so that we can't let certain spaces be too subjective. Oh, I fucked up already. Alright, I made a mistake. I'm mad I stole from my own person. Well. Alright, I should rewind. Oh, come on, this nigga up. Alright, we fucking this whole thing up. I think anytime anyone is writing something that isn't true on Facebook and they're a politician, it should be an op-ed. It should be very much taken as that. I don't know. Yeah, it's asked questions about what we think of as truth, and no, why did I fuck up that way? I fucked this whole mission up. I'm mad. I'm mad as fuck right now. Alright, hold on. Hang on, Travi. I don't know. What are your ideas about well, I guess what are your ideas about what constitutes free speech on Facebook? Because I think there's some room for, I guess, questioning and wondering.
We're having a look around. What was that?
Have to call my bro.
Alright, yeah, we'll talk to you later. Anyway, it's okay. I'm just happy that we got to do this, even though it was weird and boring for you, I know. It was cool to me, and thank you for helping me fill out some content. This is really cute. I think I'm gonna end. No, I'm not gonna end soon. I'm kind of annoyed at this game.
Intruder!
I'm fucking you tonight. Well, this whole shit's going sideways. What the fuck can I do here? I think we're gonna cut it here. It's getting to a place where I'm annoyed and I'm a little tired, so we're gonna stop here. Plus Travis is here, yes. If you didn't hate this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Drone Has Gaming. We got to talk about some freedom of speech on this one, so that's dope. Gag, we're out.